The most dangerous weapon in human history is not a sword. It is not a spear. It is your reaction. Right now, a proud man is screaming insults into your face. The crowd is watching. They want to see you fight. They want to see you cry. They want to see you break. Your heart is pounding. The anger is rising in your chest. You want to shout back. You want to defend your honor. But if you open your mouth, you have already lost. Today, we reveal the ancient psychological secret of the warrior who won every battle without saying a single word. In a valley surrounded by cold, jagged mountains, there lived a young man named Kalen. Kalen was quiet. He spoke only when necessary. He worked hard, respected his elders, and minded his own business. Kalen was being trained to take over as the keeper of the village council, a position of great honor and leadership. But there was another young man named Torin. Torin was broad-shouldered, loud, and incredibly insecure. Torin wanted the leadership position for himself. He knew he could not outwork Kalen, so he decided to break him. Torin began a campaign of disrespect. Every morning at the village market, Torin would wait for Kalen. When Kalen walked past, Torin would speak loudly so everyone could hear. "Look at the future leader," Torin would mock. "He walks like a frightened rabbit. He is weak. His father was weak, and he will bring shame to our valley." Kalen felt the sting of the words. The mention of his father made his blood boil. He stopped walking. He turned around and shouted, "My father was a brave man. You know nothing about him." Torin instantly smiled. He had succeeded. Listen to him cry. Torin laughed, turning to the crowd. A real leader doesn't whine like a lost pup. The more Kalen tried to explain himself, the more the villagers doubted him. His explanations sounded like excuses. His anger looked like weakness. Torin's attacks grew worse every day. Kalen could not sleep. He was constantly defending his reputation, constantly arguing, and constantly tired. He was losing his peace, and worse, he was losing the respect of the elders. Desperate, Kalen climbed the high hills to see Chief Logan. Logan was an old warrior who had led the tribe through 3 wars. He had seen every type of enemy. Kalen sat by the fire, tears of frustration in his eyes. "Chief," Kalen said, "Torin is destroying me. He insults my family. He lies about my character. If I do not defend myself, the village will believe him. But when I do defend myself, I look weak. What do I do?" Chief Logan looked into the fire. He remained quiet for a long time. Then he spoke. "Kalen, an arrow only flies when the bowstring is pulled back by force. Torin is pulling your string. He wants your anger. Your anger is the fuel that keeps his fire burning. Every time you explain yourself, you hand him the match." Kalen shook his head. "But if I stay silent, doesn't that mean I agree with his insults?" Logan smiled faintly. "No, silence is not submission. True silence is a wall. When an enemy throws a rock at a mountain, the rock breaks, but the mountain remains unchanged. Tomorrow, do not speak. Do not look down. Do not run. Lock your eyes onto his and give him absolutely nothing." Let us stop the story here for just a moment. I want to ask you an honest question. Have you ever had a Torin in your life? A toxic co-worker, a disrespectful classmate, or someone online who constantly tries to pull your string? Have you ever exhausted yourself trying to explain your side of the story to people who have already decided to misunderstand you? Think about that person right now. If you are tired of playing their game, if you are ready to reclaim your power, I want you to go down to the comments right now and type calm over anger. Let it be a contract with yourself. Now, let us see what happened when Kalen went back to the valley. The next morning, the village square was packed. Kalen stood near the center, waiting for the elders. Suddenly, a heavy shadow fell over him. It was Torin. Torin saw the crowd. He saw the perfect opportunity to humiliate Kalen one final time. "Look at him!" Torin yelled, drawing the attention of the entire crowd. "The coward who thinks he can lead us! Yesterday, I saw him trembling in the market. He doesn't have the stomach to protect this village. Speak up, Kalen! Or are you too afraid to face the truth?" Kalen felt the familiar wave of heat rise in his chest. His instincts screamed at him to push Torin back. But then, Chief Logan's words echoed in his mind. "The mountain remains unchanged." Kalen took a deep breath. He didn't open his mouth. He didn't step back. Instead, Kalen raised his chin, looked directly into Torin's eyes, and simply stared. 1 second passed. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. Torin stood there, his finger still pointed, waiting for Kalen to explode. But Kalen's face was like stone. No anger, no fear. No reaction, just a deep, steady gaze. The silence in the square began to stretch. It became heavy. It became uncomfortable. "Well?" Torin stammered, his voice dropping an octave. His confidence was suddenly cracking. "Aren't you going to say anything?" Kalen didn't blink. He kept his eyes locked onto Torin's. In that silence, the dynamic completely flipped. Because Torin was doing all the screaming, he began to look desperate. He looked unhinged. Kalen, by doing nothing, looked completely in control. Torin's followers stepped back, looking embarrassed. Without Kalen's angry reaction, Torin's insults felt completely empty. They had no weight. Torin stood alone in the center of the square, looking small, foolish, and thoroughly defeated. He had brought a knife to a fight, but his opponent had refused to even enter the arena. The elders watched everything. That afternoon, Kalen was officially chosen. When you defend yourself against toxic people, you validate their attack. You are telling them that their opinion matters enough to disrupt your peace. You are letting them judge you. Real power does not mean having the loudest voice in the room. Real power is the emotional maturity to know that other people's words have no authority over who you are. When someone attacks your character, insults your path, or tries to bait you into an argument, try Kalen's strategy. Stop talking, stop explaining, do not look away. Look them dead in the eye, hold the silence, and let them drown in their own noise. A lion does not turn around when a small dog barks. He keeps walking because he knows he is a lion. Your energy is expensive. Do not waste it on people who only want to see you fail. Stop defending your truth to people who are dedicated to a lie. Remember, when you don't need to defend yourself, nobody can defeat you. Be the mountain. Let the wind blow past. Thank you for listening to today's story. If this message gave you strength, subscribe to the channel, share this video with someone who needs it, and stay mindful. Until next time,